Earn XP no matter how you play. Progression is shared in Battlefield 2042 and modes in Battlefield Portal, which means you're constantly feeding your rank and battle pass. So that is a quote taken directly from the Battlefield 2042 website under the Battlefield 2042 Portal blog page, I guess you would call it. And ever since the release of Battlefield 2042, DICE have vehemently been against XP farming servers in Battlefield Portal, and it was, you know, written in the sky here that there would be XP farming servers in Battlefield Portal. People have always found out a way to make XP farming servers, even in past Battlefield titles. So they ended up disabling the XP for Portal, I think the next day of release. Eventually, they reintroduced XP in Portal, so the featured playlists had XP, and also you could get a maximum of 100 XP per minute in custom game modes. So in Update 3.2, they did some more changes to the XP that is granted in Portal, so they maxed out the XP per minute cap to 300. They also allowed Mastery XP up to Mastery rank 12 for weapons. There's no ribbons or ribbon progression for Portal, so custom Portal experiences, and you were allowed to progress weekly missions only if you're in a custom experience using all modifiers except a rules editor, AI, or damage/health. So if you changed any of those things, then you would only have an XP cap of 300 XP per minute, and none of the other types of progressions, so Mastery XP, Ribbon XP, and weekly missions were available to you. So obviously one of the reasons why they cap XP and they're so against XP farming servers is they want to keep players around for longer, right? So you have people grinding for tier 1 skins that take quite a while to get, grinding for weekly missions, and eventually the battle pass. So the whole point of capping the XP in Portal is so people can't make XP farm servers and just blast through everything there is to unlock in Battlefield 2042 and then move on to another game. But yesterday, they released a featured experience called Zombies. And this was pretty much exactly an XP farm server, or an XP farm playlist that was in the featured experiences. So they've been fighting against people making XP farms in custom Portal servers since the launch of 2042. And then yesterday they released a zombie server, or in the featured experiences, that allows you to get full player XP, get Mastery XP up to tier 1 and even further, Ribbon XP, and also complete weekly missions. I don't like, how does this stuff get approved? Who thought of this? They've been just pretty much destroying the community aspect of Battlefield 2042 by limiting how much XP you can gain and what you can progress towards in custom Portal servers, for the simple fact that they didn't want people farming XP in Portal, so making XP farm servers with bots with like 1 health. And then they turn around and release this featured experience, which is pretty much an XP farm, because if you got on the ledge of certain objects and there was like a tree just above you, then the zombies couldn't parachute on you and you're pretty much immune to damage because they can't jump. Those AI cannot jump. So people were farming their shit out of that game mode for however long it was available, for 24 hours, I think, or a little bit less than 24 hours, so 19 hours. But like, I don't understand they're so, they seem like so disorganized right now. They don't even seem to know what they're doing. How did nobody look at that zombie featured experience and go, wait a minute, this might be used as an XP farm, which we've been so intent on removing from Battlefield Portal since the very launch of the game? Nobody thought of that. They just put the featured experience, zombie experience in Portal, there you go, and thought nothing of it. And honestly, people that want to play Battlefield Portal and play custom matches, you know, they're rightfully angry because some people like hardcore servers. Those people can't get XP or haven't been able to get that much XP since launch. And there's a lot of people that were playing, for example, some custom games like Rush with like modified damage or stuff like that. Those people have been pretty much screwed over in their XP since launch. So anybody that wanted to play anything that was custom was capped at 100 XP per minute in Portal for the past almost 3 months now. And now for DICE to just literally release their own featured experience that's exactly like an XP farm, it's a fucking kick in the nuts, being completely honest here. Honestly, DICE right now, like, I'm not trying to be mean here, but they look like a bunch of clowns. They look like a bunch of people that have no fucking clue what they're doing. There seems to be, or there has to be, a lack of communication somewhere, because the amount of tweets yesterday that came out right after the zombie experience released saying, what the fuck, this is literally a featured experience XP farm. And you guys were so against XP farm servers and just fucked over the entire Portal community with custom modes, making them unable to progress or progress in a meaningful manner. And then you turn around and release that? Like, what is going on over at DICE? What is going on? I'm honestly at a loss for words right now. They look incompetent. Literally, I'm sorry, it's harsh, but god damn. Like, do they need to get more project managers? Do they need to get a better type of approval process? Do they need more QA testers? Somebody over there must have been like, okay, this is gonna be an XP farm featured experience. Like, if nobody actually thought about that prior to putting that into Battlefield Portal, then they have a more serious issue, because that would mean that not a single person in their team said, wait a minute, this is really going to piss off the people that play Battlefield Portal custom servers, because we've been fucking them over on XP since launch, but now we're putting an XP farm as a featured experience. It's just like, it's so discouraging right now to be a fan of the Battlefield franchise. They just look like they don't know what they're doing, honestly. That's as layman's terms as I can put it. They look like they have no fucking clue what they're doing, and it's sad. I think they need to restructure the communication avenues and maybe have a more fleshed out approval process. Like, I don't know here, but they need to figure something out, because they look completely disorganized. Now, granted, they removed the mode early this morning for me. I think it was in the middle of the night for me, actually. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling at this point, so I'm just going to stop the video here. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section down below. It really is mind-boggling to me how some of the things that they come up with don't raise any flags internally, and then the only flags that are raised is once things are actually made available to the player base. It's very concerning. But yeah, let me know what you think about this whole thing down in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.